Good morning, guys. You're not gonna be able to see me in a second, but I wanted to say good morning. I hated when my alarm went off this morning. I ended up with about 3 hours of sleep, and now we're on our way to the airport. We just stopped at Wawa because they're doing this won't help you guys by the time you watch it, but they're doing a promotion today about free coffee all day. So we just stopped and got some free coffee. What's a better way to start off the morning?
It's Wawa Day.
Yeah, it's Happy Wawa Day, and it's 3:32 a.m. My alarm went off at 2:21. Well, it went off at 2:20, 2:21, 2:22, 2:23, 2:24, and 2:25, but I said it that way on purpose. But now we're on our way to the airport, and I should get there within a good amount of time because I board about 6:15. So anyway, I'm going to end the good morning clip, and I'll talk to you guys more once I'm through the gate and at the airport, since you can't see me now anyway. But I wanted to say good morning, and I'm excited to fly. I'm excited to fly again, and yeah, that's all I got. So hope you guys have a great day as well. Hey guys, so I am at the airport now. We boarded about a little bit less than an hour, like 2 minutes less than an hour. The plane I'm going to be taking is actually pretty small. If I remember, I'll put a picture up here of it. I don't want to walk over there because that's kind of awkward. But so I was talking to my dad until he got home, and now I'm just going to sit here. It took quite a while to get through security. Probably a good 30-40 minutes to get through security. There wasn't even that long of a line. It was just moving slow. But got through without a problem, and now I'm just waiting. There's literally 2 people at this gate, me and one other person. So I don't know how many of us are going to St. Louis, but we board in an hour and there's 2 people here. So but yeah, just chilling. I wrote a post on a Facebook about how I've come to love the environment of an airport. I used to be so terrified. Like, I would be sitting here shaking my legs, dripping sweat, and now it's like I love the airport. I love the feeling of the only responsibility is making sure I get to my flight on time, and just the sounds and the environment and the busyness and like you're in your own little world, and then you can get on a plane and be in a completely different city in just a couple of hours. Like, I'm going to be traveling like 900 miles today in like 6 hours, and it's it's pretty cool. I've come to really love airports, so just enjoying it. I mean, I probably love them a little more when it's not 5-something in the morning and I've been out for 3 hours, but just enjoying it, and waiting for the flight, and looking forward to seeing Blondie tonight. I'm very excited about that too. So just gonna listen to some music. It's nice having this phone. I don't have to plug it in and be worried that it's gonna die if I don't plug it in, because it's still at 100%. And just gonna listen to music and hang out until it's time to board. Beautiful sunrise over there. Absolutely beautiful. Here we go. Bye, Florida. Look at that. Wow. Usually during this part of takeoff, I'm a little bit scared just because I get scared getting up into the air, but I'm not even scared. Like, look at that view, you guys. Oh, that is just beautiful. It's more beautiful from the sunrise as I saw from the ground. It was also foggy this morning, so there's like fog with the sunrise. Beautiful. These are the kind of things that I love taking the window seat for. That is honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen from a plane. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Sun's coming up. All the fog over the bay. Or clouds or whatever it is. Beautiful. So I'm in St. Louis, and before I eat my breakfast that I just got, I wanted to catch you up on the flight. One, I'm not at my gate. I'm just in kind of like a secluded, quieter part of the airport right now, so at 2.5 hours. My gate's like, well, this is gate 31, I'm gate 34, so it's just down there, but it was less crowded over here, so I'm going to sit over here. But that flight was a lot of everything. Let me start off by saying the sunrise was the most incredible thing ever. Like, I have never seen that pretty of a sunrise from the air before, so that was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. However, takeoff was, I don't know if it caught it on the video, I haven't played it back, but when we went to take off, we went up into the air, or I don't even know if we were in the air, I don't know, but the plane tilted up, and then there was like this horrific grinding noise, and then we took off. So I don't know if I don't even know what was up with that, but okay, I was like, okay, whatever. And then most of it was fine. I was actually getting kind of bored because it's a 2-hour flight, and so I was like, okay, we were like 25 minutes from St. Louis, and I know that because he came on and made an announcement. He was like, all right, I'm going to put the seatbelt sign on because it's going to get a bit bumpy. So we're coming in and we're going through these clouds, and you guys, I don't know if you can see out the window, but it is quite nasty out there. Actually, not very nice flying weather here. So he was like, it's gonna get a bit bumpy. So we were coming down, and at first it was just a bit bumpy, and then once we kind of got through the first layer of clouds and we're in the second layer of clouds, it's just like more than a bit bumpy. It was like gripping my armrest, kind of scared bumpy. And then we were coming in, and we had to we made like an entire circle around the river. So we're coming to the river from one direction, and then we're turning. While we're turning the whole time, it's very turbulent. We're turning, when we make like a 360-degree circle and land on the other side of the river. So I don't know if we had to have that space to lose altitude or what, but it was kind of weird. And then finally we land, everything's normal, and then it's just like screech. It was like the pilot decided, let's see how well the brakes on this plane work. And just like slam. Like it was so, we didn't slam onto the runway. We came onto the runway very gently, but then after we landed, it was like, brake check. So I don't know why he broke so hard. I like got thrown forward twice because we were braking so hard. I was like, that's fun. But anyway, so now I'm in St. Louis. Very glad to be on the ground. Very glad for these 2.5 hours to chill before I have to board the next flight, and hopefully the weather will improve. I actually need to find my flight on the board because I was checking departures and I didn't see it on there at all, so that was kind of interesting. But so anyway, I'm gonna eat breakfast, chill for a bit, walk around St. Louis Airport for a bit. I've only been here like twice, and one time I didn't even have time to move, and the other time I think I was on crutches. So kind of explore the airport a little bit, even though I just walked from one end to the other because of the gates. We landed at gate 4, and I'm gate 34, if that gives any reference. But by the way, you gotta love vlogging in a public place. Sometimes you get stared at and it's kind of awkward. But anyway, so gonna eat breakfast, check up on my next flight, charge up my phone a little bit, and maybe the next flight we won't hopefully we'll probably have turbulence leaving, to be honest, because we had turbulence coming in, but we'll see. But for now, just going to enjoy the layover. This is starting to feel like the never-ending walk to find gate U34. I've already walked all the way past here, which was already a separate area from the main airport. So yeah, this is fun. Oh, look, another long hallway. Hey, at least I get to use one of these things. I haven't gotten to use one of these things in I don't know how long. I love these things. We'll get to gate E34 eventually. Taking a comprehensive tour of St. Louis International Airport, you know, the fun things in life. You gotta have fun, people. When you're stuck in an airport, you gotta have fun. So I think my gate is right there, finally. After walking.
The moving walkway is ending.
After, walking almost the entire way around the airport, because the last one is E40. There is E34. My gate, finally. Although I don't really want to sit here right now, but at least I found it. I'm just watching planes because I got nothing else to do. I think this Delta one, I don't know if it's taxiing or just landed or what. Oh, there goes the Southwest plane. Colorful one. Why don't I get the colorful ones? I think those are the Hawaii ones. There's Delta. My plane is not here, but there's still 2 hours, so, you know. Just chilling. Oh, my hair. So I paced around the airport about 3 times, and now I'm content to just sit here. That's loud. I still have an hour till boarding, but I don't think my ankle would appreciate another lap around the airport. Let me see how many steps I've done. So I've done 1.9 miles, so almost 2 miles, and 6,700, I think 76 or something steps. So got any good workouts. I'm just trying to, I mean, if I'm stuck here for 2 hours anyway, I'm just trying to enjoy it and make the most of my time in the airport. I was telling you guys, back when I was in Tampa several hours ago, that I enjoy airports. I don't enjoy bumpy landings, but I enjoy airports. And so I'm going to sit at my gate, charge up my phone a little bit, and my dad's going to call me soon and just wait to board. So got an hour to go, but I burned off what little hyper waking up at 2:30 energy I had, and now I'm just going to relax at my gate. Go now is turbulent. It was one of my more scary takeoffs. It's a little bit better now though. This is great. There's another plane out there. maybe say turbulence? I don't think the video does it justice. So we have arrived in Little Rock, and I'm just waiting for my luggage, and I'm going to end my vlog here because I just took 10 million clips on my last flight, in part because that was the worst flight I've ever been on in my life. So when I said I'm going to go as turbulent on the takeoff clip, we hit wake turbulence leaving St. Louis, so we were going up, and then we go back down for a second, and I about had a heart attack thinking we were about to collide with the runway. So that was fun. And then basically it was turbulent the entire flight, but it wasn't that bad. But then coming into Little Rock, it said, the captain came over the speaker and he was like, please check over your seatbelts because they're just gusty winds, and he wasn't kidding. So that was fun. As a person who said I started loving flying, the fear is still there, so that was interesting. But he also was kind of funny. The captain was funny. When he welcomed us on board, he was like, "Good morning from your loving and charming pilots up front." And then he was like, ironically, the winds today are in the are going southwest, are my favorite direction. And then when they suspended service because of the turbulence, and he was like, "We're doing this, number one, for safety, but two, because I don't think you want your drinks in your lap, to wear your drinks in your laps." So that made me laugh. So that was nice. As I was terrified, that made me laugh a couple of times. But I'm glad to be back on terra firma, y'all. I'm so glad to be back on terra firma. So we're going to get my luggage, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog here since I have so many clips from the last flight in St. Louis and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for coming along on my very interesting, terrifying flying day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.